Hey everybody, it's Robot here from Vespa Motorsport and ScooterWest.com. For all things Vespa, check us out on the web at ScooterWest.com. So today I'm going to show you how to install the Faco Flyscreen. Or as a matter of fact, pretty much any of the Faco windscreens. They all install pretty much the same. But specifically for this brand new Flyscreen, GTS30F for the clear one and GTS30F-SM for the smoked flavor. The smoked one looks great on the sportier scooters, and the clear one looks great on the touring specific scooters in my opinion. So let's get right to it. I'll show you the tools needed and get these installed. So only two basic tools needed to install this Faco GTS30F Flyscreen, small windscreen, whether it's the tinted one or the cleared one. Number 2 Phillips screwdriver and an 8mm Allen key. Pretty straightforward to install. Let's get right to it. So we'll prep the pair of bars for mounting the windshield to the scooter. So put the split washer on these extra long Allen bolts right here. And just like that, put those right in there. Flip it around, you got these special dome washers right here. And then go ahead and thread this in. Just start it. That's all you gotta do is just thread in a little bit. And just do the same with the other side as well. Next, we'll prep the windscreen with the grommets. Sometimes these grommets have a little flashing. You could just pick it off or use a little razor blade to clean them up. And they'll just press right into these holes right here. Obviously you want to have a clean pair of gloves on or clean hands. Put those on. You pretty much just push the grommet through all the way, and you know it's installed correctly when it looks the same on both the front and the back side of the windscreen. Includes these chrome finish washers right here. You put these flat-headed screws right in there, just like such. And all 4 of these mounting posts are identical. And typically I just like to get them all started. Just enough where you get it just threaded in there just a little bit. And repeat on the other 4 spots. So nice thing about this windscreen is it's pretty similar shape to the original Vespa Flyscreen. A slightly larger, so probably functionally it works a little bit better. And it costs a lot less than the original Vespa Flyscreen for the GTS. Made in Italy, as with all the Faco accessories. So get those all started. They're all loose at this point. So the pair of rods, when they go into the scooter, they're going to be like this. So the rods are kind of on the outside of these mounting posts right here. So just like such, go ahead and send the rods right through. And if you want, just to kind of hold it all in place, you can tighten up a little bit. Don't tighten all the way because you do want to be able to move the rods around. And do the same with the right side rod. So they still move around. You need to have some adjustability. So typically when I install a windscreen, you want to protect the painted handlebar top cover. You do that by throwing like a microfiber rag over it, or just use the bag the windscreen came in, just put a little piece of tape on the headlight. Kind kind of just, when you put the windscreens on, sometimes they'll grind against the plastic until you get the gap correct. So just a good preventive measure for a successful installation without damage. So you have your windscreen ready. Hardware's all positioned correctly at this point. And I'll just eyeball the front of the scooter and kind of sight these pair of holes underneath the handlebars that kind of position the two mounting posts. So once you get them in or started, they'll need like a couple whacks just to get the thing all the way in there. And do the same with the other side. You want to make sure they're seated all the way. You know, I've seen a lot of people install these. I'm like, what happened there? They didn't really tighten it all the way. So now once you do that, you can just start to tighten these expansion plugs. So it's like a plug that expands, like as you tighten this large Allen screw down. So now we're gonna try to achieve an even gap all the way around the headlight. So you gotta move the rods around, move the windscreen just up a little bit. So it's looking like something about there. Get that one started, just tighten it down. And you can always just, you know, however much you wanna work on getting the position perfect, you know, go for it. See how I can move it side to side by like sliding the racks. I also like seeing that both the posts are, the little spacing of the rods is equal between the two. So it looks visually good from the backside. So there we go. Looking pretty good. Kind of eyeball it down there. And go ahead and tighten the other two fasteners, the lower ones. And it's nice to have like typically even gap all the way around. So the windscreen does move around a little bit when you're operating the scooter, and the last thing you want it to do is be rubbing on the paint finish. So all the way around, there you go, looks pretty good. And our side-to-side positioning is really good. Still have a little opportunity to move it just a bit. Now you could go ahead and tighten these two. And there you have it, Flyscreens all installed. So as you can see, a pretty simple installation to spiffing up the looks of your scooter and add some added practicality to your scooter as well. Nice thing about a small screen like this is it kicks the wind off your chest on those long rides. A lot of times I call it a fly screen because it kind of kicks the bugs up and over you, so you're not eating as many bugs as you're riding down those country roads in the spring. And a lot sportier looking than the full-size windscreens. Also a very popular Faco windscreen, you could check out a prior video, is the twin screen, the GTS18F-Twin, I think it is. Look in the description for the actual part number, just search for it on our website. It's an adjustable windscreen. It doesn't look as sharp in my opinion, but practicality is 10 out of 10 on that windscreen. Hope everybody liked that. New Flyscreens from Faco. Check all our other videos on all the other new Faco accessories that we just got in our April 2020 shipment during these slow times. Until next time, everybody be safe. Robot here.